What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and as you guys can see, we do have someone different ready for today's training. So, I believe it was supposed to be Naughty to Top Road. Decided to just do 2 escapes, Mihono Bourbon, Kita, and then 2 leaders. Measure McQueen, the summer one, and then original Tokai Teo. And I'm gonna do 2 betweeners with Laurel and Satona Diamond. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Just so you know, it's 2 in each position. So I have another chance for a betweener instead of focusing on Dia. I'm not too sure. I just wanted to kind of just use Sakura Laurel also for the next CM if I could, but here we are with the power inheritance being the main focus, a little bit on stamina, just get that little bit of help. And then decided to go with 3 speed setup since her growth rate is power and stamina, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 20% stamina and what was it? 10% power. So we just have to go through that, and then yeah, hopefully we'll be good. The reason why I went with 3 speed as well is also I just want to push, see how far I can get speed, and decided to go with max SR of Ashen Flash for my other speed card instead of using some other one. So I decided to just go with that. So there we go. Still have some points to get. So there we are with our double points, and yeah, that is pretty much it for the setup. Looking at the comments, looks like we got a few for yesterday's video, and for Eugen's comment, it's actually from yesterday's video, or no, 2 videos ago. So we'll be able to go over that as well since we didn't go over it yesterday, so we'll start off with that. But yeah, we'll go over the comments now. And the first one, like I said, will be from Eugen's comment in the Kita video on Friday. So I like Metro, but a lot of Umas was released, which overshadowed them to my top rankings. Hold on, I just needed to pick something here. More like I'm on McQueen and Dover, which I like to use. Of course, I'm still avoiding using Ryan, only for factor training. I think easily I could say my favorite Measuros would be McQueen, Arden, and Ramano. I think those would be my top 3 Measuros, I think. Seems like that would be my top 3. So I'm just gonna go with that right now. Though Measure Arden is one I liked before, but I didn't have the opportunity to get it right away, so to the point I forget them. Regarding Measure Palmer, I haven't tried training her since it's a big escape runner. 2. You can also say I also didn't much bother with her tomboyish look and outfit. On the tomboyish look and outfit, I'd rather have Palmer's than Ryan's. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with that. So I think I'm okay with the way Palmer dresses. For Ryan, it's a whole different story. Not to be, rude or anything, especially to those who does like Measure Ryan. It's just my honest opinion. But let's see. Even though the Christmas outfit is nice, it really looks like a chocolate or Valentine design to me, and we'll choose Measure Bright on the Snow Lolita outfit. About the anime, well, it's good. Yes, it really was. Actually, I get more of a chocolate Valentine's vibe with Measure Brights over Palmer's. Yeah, I'm looking at Palmer's outfit right now. Kind of get more of a Valentine's vibe out of Measure Bright. I feel like they went a different direction towards this year's Christmas units. Like let's look at last year's, which was Daiwa, Scarlet, and Vodka. If I take a look at them, totally Christmas theme. It's a red outfit and all that. More like Santa theme, I would say. And then in the Cap and Biwa one, we had Biwa wearing a red dress. And as we all know, with Christmas the Grey Cap with her white outfit. And I think with this year's Christmas, I think Palmer's would be better than Bright. Only for the small fact that Bright's just reminds me of a Valentine's vibe rather than a Christmas one. I think that's pretty much it. But yes, the anime this last week was good. Like the whole Kita and Daya focus episode practically. I mentioned this yesterday where basically the first half, I guess I could say spoilers, just some kind of spoilers. So just in case, it'll be like for the next few seconds, but the first half of the episode was basically based on showing their friendship, how close they are. Whereas the second half is more of their rivalry, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and also the crazy thought where I feel like towards each other's personal views, their own point of view, I feel like how am I saying this? I feel like they both put themselves in the position where they feel like they're always behind the other person. Because every time we were getting views from Daya's point of view, we were getting lots of close-ups of Kita in the front. So that's the only reason why I have that thought process on them having the same POV when they think about each other. Like Kita was like, even though I would drag her to all these new things and all that, she would still end up being better than me or in front, something like that. She would always just end up in front of Kita, whereas for Daya, every time Kita's dragging her around, she's always in front and all that. So that's pretty much the only comparisons I can think of. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. Other than that, yeah, it was a really good episode. Probably the best race scene they've done. With all like the whole like, looks like they were having like a whole drone scenes when they would like zoom in and then it would just zoom out like it was a drone. The whole like entrance scene they had where they had like all the horse girls walk into the gates and all that. That was pretty dope. Yeah, I just think they did really well in the races. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? But that is pretty much the comment from Eugen, so thank you for the comment, Eugen. I know it came a day late, but here we are still going over it, so hopefully it's not the same case in today's video if you are gonna comment on it. But regardless, thank you for the comment, Eugen. Next one is from Darren Endless. Been a while since we've seen him around here, but as always, whenever Darren Endless appears, sometimes it'll just be a nice short and sweet comment, and sometimes it'll just be a comment on some recommendations. So in this case, we had gotten the recommendations this time around after maybe, I want to say a month, maybe a little over a month since we've heard from Darren Endless. So New Year Dia, long CM. I guess these are recommended stats to hit 1600 speed, 1200 plus 1 gold recovery skill for stamina. I assumed that would be the case for stamina since it's long distance. Power 1200, yes. Guts 1000. I think I won't be able to do that unless I somehow work on stamina so many times. I'm gonna just try to get that as high as I can. If I can get it to 1000, that'd be crazy. And then Wise 1100 plus. I think Wise was also the ones I had to struggle with to even get it to 1000. So honestly, 1100 is a good goal since the main focus I would say is speed, stamina, power. I feel like if I can at least get Wise close enough to 1100, with me still having speed at 1600. And then the other two stats, stamina and power, being at 1200. I think we could still be able to break a UE with that. So hopefully we get that lucky run because we are cutting closer as always to the CM, which is what? Participation league selection period starts on the 11th. That's literally in less than a week. Well, 11th JST, so it's the 10th. PST for me at least. That's 5 days to get ready for that, but I believe it starts on the 14th. 14th JST, so 13th. So I have like 8 days to really prepare. So I really got to start really focusing on my off-camera runs to see if I can even, pull it off. At least have my characters at the high UFs, at least, is my goal. If I can do that, then I think I'll be okay. Other than that, recommendation, 3 speed, 1 stamina, 1 wise, and 1 made. That's actually what I'm doing right now with Sakura Laurel, which I think you would probably recommend as well, because I remember the Sakura Laurel video you had showed me a while back, and it was 3 speed, 1 stamina, 1 wise, and 1 May. I think it was a setup like that. But yeah, thank you for the comment, Darren Endless. Next comment is from Nova. Well, not much to say today, but I got Palmer to UE. Congrats. But almost no gold skills. Interesting. Just raw stats. Hey, that shows that you're getting the stats at least. So I think that's a kind of a good thing. I guess that means another training session. Yeah, if you really need the skills to get a better chance. At least that's what I think. Probably going with Daya and Christmas Bright for the CM. Still recovering from the Uma Jewels loss last week, but hanging in there. Well, assuming you're using Christmas Palmer, I think Measure Bright would be just fine if we're talking about the Christmas one, since she's built for long distance pretty much with what 3 of her skills, talking about 1200 plus stamina if I remember correctly. Hey, at least you managed to still get both characters below pity. You said 25k. Well, I think that's still pretty good. And you still have time to recover for the anniversary. Hopefully, that's probably the only thing in your way, unless Tono Crown actually does release later this month. Unless she gets released, I see you saving, so hopefully that's the case. Hopefully I end up continue saving, because I want to at least see if I can get 1 pity. So what, 30k? Hopefully. We'll see what happens. I have almost halfway. I think I'm at least in the... Shoot. I wouldn't say 10Ks, or am I? I could be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but we do have one more comment left, so we'll go over that before getting a little too distracted. The last comment is from Ren. Let me actually refresh just to make sure. Yeah, last comment is from Ren, from what it looks like. Oh, what's this? This just the... Yeah, it is. Okay. We have 2 turns left. Okay, so... Yeah, it looks like Uma has maintenance. Could this be Crown? Imagine. No. I don't think so. They wouldn't just release a random banner in the middle of an event like this. I feel like they've never done it. They've actually just done a good job in not releasing a random banner like that during an event. So no, I don't think it's Crown. I believe it just like server maintenance or something. I wouldn't think it was a Versatono Crown. Plus I believe from what she said last time, her model and stuff is already in. So yeah, highly doubt it would be her if that's the case as well. That should be 5 speed skills. So our Measure Ramino unique effect should be in full effect now. At least that's what I think. Sorry about that. Starting to get sniffles a little bit, but I'll be fine. Continue with the comment. And for the home screen thing, I used to have Kita, but when I got Inari, I put her there. Gold Trip is there, Christmas Daiwa, and Kita. So I'm assuming that would be her 4. And you just move Kita somewhere else. I've been playing Life is Strange lately. At the time of this comment, I'm on chapter 4. I tend to stream it every time I play too. That's cool. That's cool. I did Twinkle on my main and I did the Palmer on my alt. I haven't been on my alt mainly, really. I feel like maybe your alt probably would have had a lot. I don't know how long you've had this alt. Probably the same time you had your main, I would say. Honestly, the best thing to do with your alt is simply, especially if you want to just farm jewels, is just do like the dailies. Dailies, all the events, like for story events, max out at the 1,000,000 points, event points, so you can get all the rewards, and all that. Who knows, what if one day your alt just turns out to be better than your main account? At least I think that's just something crazy to think about, because obviously it's like, why would one day my alt account be better than my main account? That would be crazy though. I guess the only advantage I see when having a alternative account is that you could pull for characters that you don't have in your main account or in your other account. That's like the only positive thing I can think of when it comes to an alt account. Other than that, it's just another thing to spend some time on. But I think it's pretty cool. Any other skills I can grab to just help me? That I don't mind. I can grab that to help me out with some acceleration. Any other just betweener skills that can just naturally help me? We can take that as well. Other than that, let's continue with the comment. And yeah, I really wanted Bourbon. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to pull her on a feature banner. Also, that speed card in my way is max now. I haven't gotten to test it max though. Since when I was using Inari to get her shoes, it kicked me out due to maintenance. In my way. I don't know what card you're talking about. I named the cards based off the character and, like, for example, Speed Sober Christmas card. So I am a little confused on what card you may be talking about. Honestly. In my way. Would that be the... Yeah, I don't know what card that would be. So, I'll update you after maintenance is over, thankfully. I think I'll get the air card and then Arden. Now, if you need more support cards or... what was it? Chasers, assuming it's Air Shakur, like I said from yesterday's video, then I would go for Air Shakur if you need more chaser support. Then Arden, perfectly fine if you need more speed cards for leaders. I love the video. I kind of wonder what maintenance was for. I think it was for like some server thing. They normally announce it on their news. Should be for some server thing. I really want to use Inari for the CM. Inari thighs are mine. I'll be real, you can have Inari's thighs. I'm gonna be real, you can have Inari's thighs. Can you even use Inari with one? I don't even know if you can. I don't think so. I don't have her, so I'm just like Inari one, whatever. Let's see. I haven't taken a look at her skills and all that since I guess the first time I seen her. Oh, she's one of the versatile runners where you can use her as a dirt or turf, which is nice. And race from mile to long distance. Assuming a chaser. Yeah, you could totally use her if you want to. Not stopping you if you want to use a character you want to use. At least that's what I would normally say. Yeah, you could totally use her. Long distance, can run turf. Yeah, that's only if you want to. Obviously. Well, you did say you want to, so I would say why not? Like what Eugen also said, just use whoever you want. I mean, I say the same thing. So yeah, if you want to use her, then use her. It's perfectly fine. I think my main issue here is stamina, I'll be real. Like, once in a while, I wouldn't have a problem with stamina going to 1200, but I would always end up having like runs like this where it is kind of behind, and which also leads me to lacking on like speed and other stats. So this is kind of where I struggle. I feel like the main issue is stamina when it comes to wanting the 3 skills or stats to be at 1200 plus. Because even with 3 speed cards, my speed is still low. I would say it's still low. With it being still at not even 1200, and we're almost done with, or we're almost making it to the second, what is it? Overseas before we actually just finish the training. So yeah. Oh, yeah, but other than that, I forgot to thank you, Ren, for the comment. Other than that, thank you for the comments to Eugen, Darren, Endless, Nova, and Ren. Let me just triple check that there wasn't any more comments. before I miss any comments. Oh, looks like we have gone over all the comments. And now we're just here. So I actually listened to the full version of the season 3 opening. I was trying to decide whether or not I preferred the season 3 opening or the season 2 opening, or even Top Roads opening. Like Make Debut is good, but I'm gonna just say it. The others are definitely better than Make Debut. If you guys don't agree with me, it's perfectly fine. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I was thinking if Yume wo Kakeru was better over season 3, which is Soshite Mina no, I think is what it's called. But they both give two different vibes. It's like my only thing that is making my decision. The only thing making my decision harder is the two different vibes I get from each song. Like with season 3 opening song, I get more of that racing vibe from it. Whereas in season 2, I didn't really get that vibe. And then when the season 2 opening, when I first saw it, obviously one of the things that sold me was when they did the close-ups to Ida and Dai's face towards the end. That's what sold me with that opening. With this one, I think besides with some of the intensity they show in the opening, I would say when they would show like little Kita and little Daya watching in the stands, and then it turns into Teo and McQueen. And at the same time, Teo and McQueen from the field or the turf would turn into Daya and Kita. That would probably be my favorite part of the opening. But picking between the two songs is different. I don't know what I would pick. Animations, hands down, Top Road's animation was peak. Like imagine Top Road's animations with the race in the last episode, bro. Guys, that would have been insane. That would have been insane if we could see it like that. Yeah, let me know down in the comments. You guys prefer Yume wo Kakeru or Soshite Mina no, which is season 2 or season 3 opening. Basically. I don't know. I haven't decided. The only thing I don't like about the season 3 song when it comes to playing the full version is the transition from the first chorus into the second verse. That's probably the only thing that throws me off in the season 3 full opening. But other than that, I think it's great. I feel like I won't get enough skill points because I forgot to do that. But I guess it's okay. Don't know if this can be the run, because speed is still lower than what I want it to be. But we are at the end. We didn't even really go use the dates too much also when it comes down to Sataki Mei. So that's another thing. Okay, there we go. Final 5 turns coming up and the final 2 races. Oh yeah, the only thing is also my Laurel is level 4. No, level 5 4-star, or 3-star. So she will only have level 4 as her max. Well, what do I do here? Power, stamina. Probably power. No, we'll do wise. I feel like wise we can get closer. I don't want to use that yet, so we'll do power just to be sure. Yeah, I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get guts to 1,000 at least. Well, actually, I probably can if, yeah, if I was doing this. So I guess I'll do it. That will give us a little bit more, so. Well, we actually still managed to get guts to where I want it to be. Or not guts, speed. I mean, no, stamina. I just have to work on it on the next turn. Leaving wise to at least 11 something. While speed is not as high as I want it to be. But because of that speed training, it still managed to get pretty high. Because we got 100 on it. We should be able to get at least 1,400 speed, I think. Yeah. At least 1,400 speed. We'll end up with like 1,100 and somewhere around there for wise, and then guts is just guts at this point. So with that, guts will be able to make it a 1,200 plus. Make sure we grab these, so at least increase, so at least let us help us win. There we go. Grab a few more skills, maybe. Some gold skills, you know. Make sure I don't lose type of deal. Any more betweener skills I can grab. I don't want to grab that yet, just in case there's other skills I can grab. Okay. There we go. Final race. Should be fine. Okay, so first impression though of Sakura Laurel. First attempt and training for the CM. Not too bad, honestly. Like I said, just a little bit more speed. We can push wise to 1,200. That would have been better. And then obviously, if we can get a little bit higher, that would be preferable as well. But yeah. Guts is just not high enough. Well, that one's winter, right? This one right here. I believe this one's winter girl. So that one would be helpful for, yeah, that is winter girl. So that would be helpful for this situation. I don't think I have Nakayama. No, I don't. Cap would actually have that if I were to use Cap. Let me grab this long distance one. Any long distance skills down here? No. No. I guess we can grab this as well. There we go. More long distance, actually. Ooh. 143. There has to be something, right? Oh. There we go. So ended off with 1415 on speed, 1219 on Y stamina, 1242 on power, 833 on guts, and 1120 on wise. Managed to also get an S on long distance, which is good. We want that. Turn these into evolve skills. And I would say probably UF3. Close enough. UF2. Obviously. Well, that's actually pretty decent amount of factors. Do I want to do this to see if I can get a better one? Sure, why not? It's another 30, but yikes. Yikes, we are not doing that one. Here we go. How many skills did I end off with? 4, 8, 12, 15. Back down to my normal, like, 15 skills. Honestly, 1500 speed and maybe 1200 wise with a little bit more skills would have probably done it. Probably would have had a little bit more skills if I didn't forget to do the skill point boost. But other than that, that's Sakura Laurel run. Possible usage, maybe, if I don't get a good dial before Sakura Laurel. So yeah, with that being said, that is going to be the end of this video, guys. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know if I should be running 3-speed or should I be going with 2-speed, 2 wise, 1 stamina, and 1 Tatake. Honestly, I think if I want a better consistency for speed, I would probably have to run 3-speed. Seems like it went perfectly fine in this attempt, so this is pretty much going to be the same like setup with Mihono Bourbon, I believe. And she is also power and stamina for her growth rate. But I might actually try this all around for everyone else, just to see how high I can get speed and see where the other stats fall. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I didn't even realize until earlier in this video that we were really close to CM, so I am really trying to push through now off camera to see if I can actually get a character or 2 at least ready by the CM. So that's why I decided to go with 2 of each position that I feel like I'm gonna use. But I feel like I need to start working on 1 character, really just focusing on 1 character and see if I can get them to the stats that I want. So hopefully it'll be sometime this week. Maybe even getting my first UE. I don't really care. I just want to get a high UF to UE for someone out of the 6, just so I can, you know, get that start and get the flow going. But other than that, I did low-key treat myself to a, what I say, it won't even come in by Christmas, but you could say early Christmas / late birthday gift to myself by pre-ordering a really nice, I think it's really nice, but it's just basically a Kita figure that does release in April. I did miss out on KO one I wanted to grab 2 years ago, I'd say. So I didn't want to miss out on Kita this time. At least I still have my little Teo figure and the school outfit. But other than that, that is pretty much for this video, guys. So thank you once again. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.